Yo, what's up guys? It's Jeff and today is a super exciting day. So Apple just had its October event and this is typically around the time of year where we see the biggest hardware changes when it comes to the iPhone. So in today's video, we're going to focus on the long anticipated iPhone 12 lineup. Yes, that is exactly what it's called. And let's show you all what's new with the 2020 iPhone 12. Okay, so finally we see it. This is the iPhone 12 lineup, and after so many months of speculation, we finally have some in-depth details of exactly what's new about the iPhone 12 lineup and what Apple has been working on this past year. So this year we have 4 new models, that being the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 mini, the iPhone 12 Pro, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now, all of these new iPhones have a much more square-like design that resembles that of the iPhone 5, but they all do come with very different display sizes. So the iPhone 12 comes with a 6.1-inch display, the iPhone 12 mini comes with a 5.7-inch display, the iPhone 12 Pro comes with a 6.1-inch display, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max comes with a massive 6.7-inch display. Now, one key thing to note is all of these displays is Apple's new Super Retina Pro XDR display. I hope I'm getting that right, but they're all OLED panels installed onto these new iPhone 12 models. Now, let's get into some of the new technology for the iPhone 12 models, and all of them do come with 5G capabilities. So just in case that is one key feature that you really wanted to see on your next iPhone, all of these new iPhone 12 models do have it. And also, according to Apple, it appears that all future iPhones will include this 5G technology as well, so that's good news for the future. Now, iPhone 12 models will also come with the new A14 Bionic chip. Now, this was to be expected given we saw this chip introduced about a month ago with the release of the 2020 iPad Air, but finally we got some confirmation that this will be shipping with the iPhone 12 as well. So yeah, it's the same chip in the iPad Air, and up until now, we haven't seen any real-world benchmarks given the iPad Air has yet to become available to the public. But Apple does claim that the A14 Bionic chip is about 50% faster than any other chip in a smartphone. So we'll definitely be kind of looking forward to checking that out. That comes with huge improvements to the CPU, GPU, and also the neural engine as well. So when you run iOS 14, everything will definitely be a lot faster, and you will also have a much more smooth gaming experience. But what you'll see major improvements with specifically is Siri and any other AI processing activities that uses Apple's neural engine. So obviously that's a huge improvement in speed and performance, but what's also really important is that Apple has also improved efficiency here with this new chip, which will ultimately yield better battery life in the future of the iPhone 12. Now, Apple has also made some pretty major improvements with the cameras on the iPhone 12 models. The iPhone 12 and 12 Pro Max specifically have some of the best improvements though, with better telephoto lenses, much larger sensor sizes, and also the addition of Apple Pro RAW, which will help users in post-production mix up their edits and have a lot more customization options without losing quality in their photos. Now, Apple didn't stop there. They also added HDR video recording options for their Pro phones, which is actually quite impressive. But what's even better is editors can now edit this Dolby Vision quality HDR footage from their computers or even directly on their iPhone to produce the best quality content out there shot on an iPhone. So if you guys are really interested in good quality photos and insane video performance, definitely check out the iPhone 12 Pro lineup, as these new devices definitely deliver the best performing photo and video experiences that we see on a smartphone so far in 2020. One more thing specific to the iPhone 12 Pro models is the new LiDAR sensor. Now, this was to be expected given we saw these new sensors on the iPad Pro earlier this year, but if you are one that wants to pair the new cameras on the iPhone 12 Pros with this new sensor for insane portraits, I think you are going to love that new combo, specifically for portrait photos. You can also scan rooms and get accurate layouts if you are a designer, so LiDAR does provide multiple types of users with much better creative experiences across the board. Okay, so we've done a bit of a rundown on all of the specs and new features and changes that we see with the iPhone 12 lineup, but the biggest question every year is how much is all of this going to cost? Well, the iPhone 12 mini starts at just $699, and the iPhone 12 starts at $799. Now, to me specifically, I think those prices are pretty reasonable for those specific devices, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As for the Pro models, the prices are about the same as last year, with the iPhone 12 Pro coming in at $999 and the iPhone 12 Pro Max coming in at $1099. Now, all of these new iPhones will become available for pre-order this coming Friday, October 16th at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So set your alarm, get up early, and hopefully you'll get a pre-order for the new iPhone 12. Now, some other notable changes that Apple didn't really focus on a whole lot in this presentation was the lack of a charging brick. There's no more charging brick, and then they also said that they'll be including a new USB-C to Lightning cable that Apple says is more powerful. I don't know exactly what that means, but we should be seeing more powerful USB-C cables included with this year's iPhone. Now, we also saw the almost forgotten MagSafe technology coming to the iPhone with a ton of MagSafe Apple accessories being introduced as well. You can check those out in the video description down below. There's a link to MagSafe down there. We also saw the new ceramic shield technology for all new iPhones, which makes them 4 times more resistant to drops, and according to Apple, makes the iPhone 12 lineup the most durable when it comes to drops out of any other smartphone. Now, lastly, 2 very important items that Apple didn't seem to go over is battery life and charging speeds. Now, this may not be a concern for a lot of users out there, but for those who do like to have longer battery life, I'm assuming it might be about the same with all of the new iPhone 12 models as previous years with the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. That would be with the exception of the iPhone 12 mini, because obviously we've never seen that product category before. Now, obviously, we can't speculate any further with battery life because Apple literally didn't mention anything, but once we have all of these models in the studio, we'll definitely be testing out battery life for the iPhone 12 models that were released today. Okay guys, so those are all of the new models of the iPhone 12, the new hardware, and obviously that pricing that some will love and some will hate. I think it really depends on which model fits your specific needs. But anyways guys, if you have any questions about the new iPhone 12 lineup or any other questions at all, please leave those in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to get back to you guys as soon as possible. Also, what I really love to know is if you found the iPhone 12 to be worth it or not. Let me know in the comment section down below. I think that's going to be a very widely debatable topic. Now, there was also the release of the HomePod Mini at this event, and there weren't too many improvements made here past the new design, but check that out. There's a link in the video description down below for the HomePod Mini. Now, if you want to stay up to date with the
and it'll start shipping the week of
12,
November
the
16th.
iPad Air, which Apple said was
so that's HomePod Mini
in October sometime.
With the power of
Many
computational audio,
products from Apple
a
in the near
world-class
future. Make
intelligent
sure to
assistant.
Get subscribed and also hit that bell button to get updates on when we release new content. You can also check me out on Twitter at JeffUpdated, where we'll be having a few random giveaways over the next couple weeks. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for those. Those are going to be super exciting. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed what's new with the iPhone 12, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in the review video for all of these new devices. But until then, I hope you all have an awesome day.